The city streets were busy with honking cars and pedestrians rushing past. Among them, an aging taxi driver pulled his cab to the curb, sighing as he checked his nearly empty wallet. His long shift had earned him barely enough to cover his gas. As he wiped his tired eyes, the back door opened and a man in a black coat and sunglasses stepped in. "Airport, please." The driver nodded, adjusting his mirror, when he suddenly realized who his passenger was: Keanu Reeves. Where are you watching this from? Let me know in the comments. If you love uplifting stories, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more inspiring content. Now, let's continue. The taxi driver hesitated for a moment before pulling into traffic. "Long day?" Keanu asked, his tone casual but kind. The driver chuckled dryly. "You could say that. Been driving all day, barely made enough for rent." Keanu nodded, understanding in his eyes. "That sounds tough." The driver shrugged. "It's life, I guess." As they drove, Keanu noticed the driver glancing nervously at the fuel gauge, which was dangerously close to empty. "Hey, pull over at the next gas station," Keanu said. The driver sighed. "I was going to, but I don't have enough left for a full tank." Keanu reached into his pocket and handed him a few crisp bills. "Fill it up, on me." The driver's hands trembled. "Sir, I can't." Keanu smiled. "You can. And you will." The taxi driver pulled into the station and shakily filled the tank. "Why are you doing this?" he asked as they got back on the road. Keanu leaned back. "Because I know what it's like to struggle. We all need help sometimes." The driver swallowed hard, nodding. "Most rich people wouldn't even look at me, but you're different." As they neared the airport, Keanu glanced at the meter. The fare was displayed, but before the driver could say anything, Keanu pulled out a thick envelope. "This is for you," he said, placing it on the front seat. The driver's heart pounded as he opened it. Inside was more money than he had made in months. I don't know what to say." Keanu met his eyes in the mirror. "Don't say anything, just pass it forward when you can." The driver, overwhelmed, nodded, his eyes misty. "I will. I swear I will." As Keanu stepped out, he turned back. "One more thing. Take the rest of the day off. Go home to your family." The driver let out a shaky laugh. "I think I will. Thank you, Mr. Reeves." As Keanu walked into the airport, the driver sat in his cab for a long moment, gripping the envelope. He thought about all the late nights, the missed meals, the exhaustion. Then he turned off his meter, started the car, and drove home for the first time in months before midnight. That night, as his children hugged him tightly, he whispered a silent thank you to the stranger who had given him more than money. He had given him hope. If this story inspired you, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an uplifting story. See you in the next one.